So this is the one with a lot of explanation, and you may need to know or not know depending on you see how much your school teacher emphasize. But a lot of questions come from this part of the paper. So you have physical properties, and then alloys and pure metals have different physical properties. So the two main difference is that alloys are stronger and harder than pure metals. And alloys are more resistant to corrosion than pure metals. This one, right, you can think about stainless steel and mild steel. To make your life easier, do you know where you can see stainless steel? Where can you find them?
No. Don't know.
Don't know. Okay. Since we all live in the same country, right? Then have you gone onto the streets and see that there are a lot of hand railings along the side of the road or along the staircase, and they are all shiny, and you know the hand railings, hand supports that is shiny in color, shiny metallic silver color hand supports, or door handles that are look like metals and they're shiny. Then also spoons and fork in the restaurant, or spoons and fork that you use at home, they're all shiny metal, right? Yeah, those are stainless steel. Register that those are stainless steel. Okay? Can?
Yeah.
Okay. Then have you ride on a bicycle or some chair, and you see the metal part of the chair or the bicycle rusting? You get rust and then become brown color. Then if you touch the brown color, the brown color will stick on your hand and your hand will turn brown too. Have you come across have that kind of experience? Yeah. So those part of the bicycle that used to be shiny and then became brown, those are mild steel. The ones that you use at home to eat, the spoon and the fork and the knife, right? They are made of stainless steel. Stainless steel means it does not rust. Okay, I shall correct it. It does not rust easily. Yeah. Then this rust very easily. Then you have iron. If you have pure iron, which is the same family, they will rust easily too. So if you compare stainless steel with mild steel and iron, then iron rusts the most quickly. So the alloy will be less resistant, more resistant to corrosion. And rusting is something similar. Okay, then they don't really ask you too much on how it is corrosion resistant. The emphasis on this part is this. They'll ask you, why is an alloy stronger and harder than pure metal? That is the question. Okay, so the reason is here. They say explain why alloys are stronger than pure metals. Then first I show you the pure metal. Then you say that in pure metals, the atoms are of same size and arranged in regular manner. Then when force applied to them, right, they will slide over each other easily. So pure metals are less strong than alloys because their atoms of the same size are arranged in a regular manner. So they can slide over very easily, slide over one another easily when a force is applied. Then you go to the alloy. Then you will say that with this drawing, then the alloying element will disrupt the regular arrangement of the atoms. So because they cannot slide over each other easily, so they are stronger. So you see the bold words here. These are used to tell the marker that alloys are stronger than pure metals. Okay? So the answer to this question is 2. First, you say it has pure metal has a regular arrangement, so they can slide over each other easily. Then alloys are made up of atoms of different size. So their regular arrangement is disrupted. Then the atoms cannot slide over each other easily, so the alloy is stronger. That's the answer. Then what are the benefits of alloying? So number 1, it improves the appearance of metal. This is used in costume jewelry. You know what are costume jewelry?
No.
Okay. So have you walk past the shops in the mall where they sell jewelry, shiny gold color jewelry at a very cheap price?
Yeah.
You know, right? Those. Then right, you see the gold color, they are not gold. Those are not gold metal. It is actually another reddish color metal, and then they alloy it with some silvery color metal. Then you'll get a color that resemble gold color. So it will, I mean, sometimes we find that gold color metals are more appealing and more people buy them. So we consider that using alloys to make the appearance of the metal more appealing so that people can purchase them or people would purchase them. So that's one, alloy improve appearance of metal. So point number 2, I talked about it just now. Okay. Then number 3, right? If you add metals together, the melting point of the metal will drop. You can just have an impression of it. You can have an impression of it, that will do. There's no need to explain this. The last part, the lower melting point, that one don't have to be explained. Just have an impression. Okay, I think I'm more or less done. Your turn. Explain why pure metals are soft based on the evidence shown in the diagram. You can just write short statements. Don't have to be too detailed, just the main points will do. Why they are soft. Use the atoms to explain. Why they are soft, that means why are they malleable? So this is a question asking you why pure metals are malleable. So I keep emphasizing on the arrangement, that they are regular and then they do not slide over each other easily. So we say that the atoms in pure metal are arranged in an orderly manner, then they are closely packed. So the layers will slide over each other easily without breaking. That's why it is soft. Okay, part 2. Name 2 physical properties of metals caused by this type of arrangement of atoms in pure metal. Then your answer from the previous part will come in. What are the 2 magic words? Yeah, so the physical property is ductility and malleability. Yeah, so they are malleable and ductile. C. What is meant by alloys? They are mixtures of what? Mixtures of a metal and another metal element. Yeah. Part D can be found, part D, right, can be found here. This one. Part D is actually this and this. So we are running out of time, so I'll let you have this first. There's another question to talk about this anyway. So because they have different size of atoms, so the orderly arrangement is disrupted, then it makes it harder for the layers to slide over each other. So that strengthens the pure metal. And then one last one, then we go for a break. Name 2 examples of alloys which contains iron. I repeat myself over and over again just now. 2 answers? Yes. So number 1, draw similar diagram to show the atomic structure of bronze. So they say bronze is an alloy of copper containing up to 12% tin. This is pure copper. So they are looking for a diagram, something like that. So draw the atom of the alloy significantly larger. Then I will just look at how you draw it, then I'll accept the answer. Because it's pretty difficult for you to draw a nice drawing on the screen like that. Done?
Yeah.
You have to draw on both sides. So you have to like that. Okay. Something to take note of when you go for exam, if you have this question, they say 12% tin. So on the shape down on the picture, right, you should have about 10%. It takes up tin takes up the atom takes up 10% of the space. Then the copper atom size, right, must all be the same because different atoms they have different size. So if when you draw uneven sizing like what I did here, right, because I anyhow, then what you're implying is they are different elements. So you have to watch out when you draw on paper. So then you can label or you don't label. I don't think that's a problem. Then part B. Part B, they say, explain why copper is soft, but bronze is harder than copper. So write down a simple explanation. Especially just now, I said which words to write down. See which words to write down. See the red underlines. Then, that first line, okay. What happens after the different size disrupt the arrangement? Something like that. So, okay, you can use this as a reference. Layers. You say why copper is soft, but bronze is hard. So there are actually two parts to this. Okay. So first you explain why copper is soft, but bronze is harder than copper. You see, you got two things down there. You notice? There are two parts here, huh? So so first you have to explain why copper is soft. Then second, you have to explain why bronze is harder than copper. Two things there. So first you would have to say this. The atoms are, they are regularly arranged. They have a regular arrangement. So the layers of atoms can slide over each other when you apply a force. So because they can slide easily, so copper is soft. So part one done. Here's part one. So then to why bronze is harder. So you say that this one comes in. So the larger tin atoms will break up the regular arrangement of the copper atom. That means the different size disrupt the orderly arrangement. So then it makes it difficult for layers of atom to slide. So you miss out on this line. Then after that, that's why bronze is harder than copper. So this is 2. So in a question like this, in the explanation, you will have to watch out and write the necessary. So you probably get 1 mark down here if it's a 2-mark question, or if they're generous enough to do that to you. Okay, but you still have to read carefully and then pen down more words next time.